So I hear you guys are looking for an engine.
We got a call from a customer, Brian, from New Jersey.
A 77 Trans Am, it'll need to book.
And we're gonna do a makeover on this thing and get it tricked out. Damn, DJ, you look like Burt Reynolds in there, man. The 77 was the car they used in Smokey the Bandit. DJ, how old were you when Smokey the Bandit came out?
He wasn't born yet. Everything about these cars are kind of iconic, got a cult following.
This is your high school hot rod, wasn't it?
It damn sure was. DJ damn sure was. Damn, the Firebird thing is in my blood. It's in my DNA. All right, boys, let's tear it down. It's just cool because I can build this car for Brian and kind of live vicariously through Brian. The ladies can't get enough of the papa. Come on back, little Aaron. Mike and Heather brought the 67 Chevelle to us last year.
I can't wait to get started on it.
Dude, I'm telling you, now that the car's back from paint, can't wait to put this thing together. We'll get the motor painted up while Aaron's finishing up the interior, put the motor in it.
Wire it, fire it, and it's good to go.
Man. I'm Joe Martin. I've been building cars and bikes since I was just a little kid. My team hunts down rusted wrecks.
Are we gonna work today, Joe, or what?
We knock out the ugly and put in the cool. And turn these buckets of rust into street art. This is Iron Resurrection. Man, look at this. We got a call from a customer, Brian, from New Jersey. He's got a 77 Trans Am. Wants to ship it out here to the shop. And get it tricked out. Damn. That's Smokey and the DJ right there. Damn, DJ, you look like Burt Reynolds in there, man. Not really, but...
He's pounding down.
The Bandit Trans Am, obviously, is a movie, Smokey and the Bandit. It's the black with the gold trim. DJ, how old were you when Smokey and the Bandit came out?
I don't think I was alive yet.
He wasn't born yet. He wasn't born. The great thing about these cars are kind of iconic, you know, they almost got a cult following.
77 was the first year for kind of like the bird beak look, you know. So 4 headlights, the front had the bird beak eyeballs on it. So that's kind of what sticks with everybody. Man, look at this, man. Damn, this thing's pretty cherry, ain't it? It's probably one of the most popular cars. Man, it's a piece of Americana.
This is your high school hot rod, wasn't it?
It damn sure was, DJ, damn sure was. I've always loved Trans Ams because, you know, they've been in my family all my life. Well, you know, it's crazy. My grandmother, she bought a 77. So my mom fell in love with the car and Dad fell in love with the car. So they bought a 78. My dad couldn't keep my mom out of the 78, so he bought himself a 79. I'm glad Brian called us up on this car. Hits close to home for me.
I mean, this thing runs so good and shame to tear it apart, but we do need some power under here.
We do need some power. He wants power. He wants about 600 horsepower. The owner, when we talked to him, Brian, he just wanted to update the car. He wanted to basically salvage the look of the Bandit Trans Am.
It's a sweet ride.
Brings back memories, man. Basically make it like a 77 Trans Am that came out in 2021. We'll eliminate, you know, all the plastic, you know, little spoilers and flares and everything, and we're gonna do a complete throwdown, brother.
Yeah, these things are always more fun with manual.
Yes. The car's in really nice shape, especially for being Northeast.
It looks clean, but, you know, looks can be deceiving, as we all know.
It's been restored a few years ago. I love this dash.
Yeah.
I don't want to change it. We'll just modernize the gauges. But that can be just a skin. It can be a veil of ugliness. And so we don't really know what we're dealing with till we, you know, blast the car, tear it down, and see what's underneath. All right, boys, let's tear it down.
There we go.
Ready, Kaden?
Yeah.
We're definitely going to tear the car down. We'll strip the car.
Here we go.
So basically, every nut and bolt of this car will come apart. Chinese throwing star. Every square centimeter of this car will get addressed.
There you go. Don't drop it.
Everything's heavy, Mike. All right, man, let's roll it outside.
I'll give you some clearance.
Yeah, I don't feel so bad cutting them up. I mean, I like chopping things up and making them better. And really, the car's not really going to get chopped up that much. We're just going to improve. Well, look at this. In 77, when they started, this first year, they started putting these T-tops in. GM sent the cars to a conversion shop. So somebody else outside of GM did the installation of these T-tops. Man, look at that.
on this car.
What do you got there?
It ain't no big deal either. We just hit that with a sandblaster and it's gone.
Oh, it's surface, man.
Yeah, that didn't seem bad at all.
All right, let's rock.
Yeah.
Boys, we're on top. All right, here we go. Oh, that's a drive. Whoa. You gotta hold on to the plug all the way out. Oh.
Jay, you're gonna get dirty.
More dirty.
More dirty.
You got it.
Come on, down.
Somebody get the plug. I'm sorry.
You want to grab that hand?
Slimy 350. Boy, look at it. Let it bleed, DJ. Let it bleed, son.
Damn, Dave, you look like you work at a record yard.
Man, it looks like that transmission's never been out of that car, boy.
Wow, progress.
Well, man, it's day one on Brian's Trans Am. Got all the interior out, got the motor transmission out. We made a lot of gains today. That's Huckleberry right there, man. Next major things will be the subframe. We'll get it all out. Get the choppy-doo on that thing. Choppy-doo, isn't it neat? Have Colin come sandblasted, and then we put it on the frame table.
Hope we just didn't want an oil change.
While the car's getting sandblasted, I start working on the design. What I'm drawing is the 77 Trans Am for Brian. My vision with the car really is something I would do on my own car. You know, the big motor, the bigger diameter wheels and tires, and pretty much the body kind of stock appearing. We don't want to get too crazy, carried away, but at the same time, we want to get the stance looking good. We just refine all the body lines of the car. Just get it looking a little tighter, a little lower. You know, do the custom spoilers, all the plastic bodywork that was bolted onto the car. We'll weld it, make it out of steel, and mold it into the car. You know, we want to make it look like it came from the factory that way. The wheels and the stance of the car are going to be the things that first strike you. You know, it's going to draw somebody across the parking lot to go look at this car. It's just cool because I can basically build this car and kind of live vicariously through Brian. These Firebirds are kind of sentimental to me. First time I've been around a Trans Am's when my grandma bought hers. Remember when she brought it home? She actually let me drive around the block, and I was a little kid. I could barely see with the steering wheel. And I thought that was the coolest thing because, you know, Smokey and the Bandit had been playing in the movie theaters, and the Trans Am was a happening ride. So that's a lasting impression. And then my first car was a 78 Trans Am. So the Trans Am, the Firebird thing is in my blood. It's in my DNA. Little Aaron. All right, man. So Mike and Heather brought the 67 Chevelle to us last year. Oh, man, look at this.
It is. We're here today. We dropped off a 67 Chevelle that I've had for a long time to have Joe Martin do his touch to it.
Man, look at this thing, boy.
There she is. Just a full build, so we'll be doing the interior work, aligning the body, tucking in the bumpers, deleting the drip rail, just making a clean custom out of it.
I pretty much told him my spot in the garage needs to come back, so he needs to either fix it up or get rid of it.
The car needed a lot of work, so we did a lot of metal work. We did floors and that thing. Yeah, the gear, boy, look at that. We did the firewall. Hocked it up. Did a lot of body modifications. Yeah, that's killer looking, man. Hell yeah. And they had a painter that Mike uses. So we prepared the body for him and sent it off into the sunset. All right, boys. What do you think of that, man? Woo! Now the Chevelle's back, and it looks fantastic.
Yeah, and that is a good color combo.
Heather decided to go with white, which I'm glad she did because it looks really dynamic with all the dark accents on the car.
Oh my God.
All the satin black trim on that white. Gaps are looking good.
Kindig handles.
Got Kindig handles.
And then what color's the interior?
Interior's going to be a brown that's real close to that bronze right there.
Oh my God, that is going to look so good.
Really, the biggest challenge is just putting this thing back together without nicking it or scratching it.
Look at that firewall. Oh
Firewall's
my God,
killer.
it looks
Totally
so good. Look at the hinges too. I mean, it all looks so great.
I mean, it ought to go like it looks, too.
It ought to, yeah.
Supercharger on
It damn sure will. Really excited about this engine and this Chevelle. I think next move, we'll get the motor painted up, get all this stuff ready, while Aaron's finishing up the interior.
Oh, okay.
LS3, 525 horse, but it's got a magnet charger on there. Then once he's done, put the motor in it,
Wire it and fire it, and
Wire
then
it
it's
and fire
good to go.
Now that we got it, can't wait to put this thing together. Yeah,
Well, that's a
super
stunner.
trick. We're making some headway with the 77 Trans Am. All right, boys, let's tear it down. So we sandblasted it, removed the floor, and locked up the transmission tunnel. Right there. So, I'm ready to move on to the next step. How's it looking here, Mike?
Well, here's the deal.
Got the
Zach.
floor cut out.
I got all the floor gone. We just need I need some frame rails is what I need.
I say we cut something out on the table, and then we'll tie it in, and it'll tie into your subframe piece.
Yeah.
And then that piece will tie into the stock piece.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We can tailor it to fit the floor.
Yeah, that's what we need to do there.
With custom frame rails, not only do we get a big tire underneath it, we're gonna get, you know, a much more stable foundation for this car to be built on. What do we got there?
14, 15 inches.
Yeah. That'll give us plenty of travel.
Yeah.
Get the car sitting low.
Well, let's just make our own then.
I'll get some template paper and I'll draw you something up. It'll come in like this. What we're doing here is making a template for our Trans Am frame rail. So this goes forward,
Yeah.
and this will continue. What we'll do is actually cut this out on the frame table. This will just give Nick kind of a rough idea what we're trying to do here.
Yeah. We're neat.
So here's what we're thinking here, Nick. This can be the front right here. We'll run this a little long. Obviously, trying to cut this out of metal first, that's wasteful, so I use cardboard template. So, I mean, if you get something like that, I think we're going to be pretty close. You know, my old school analog ways. All right, Nick, there you go. All right.
Big square. Ever since we got this new plasma table, and I've been trying to spend as much time on here as I can, cutting things out, just getting quicker and quicker at it. This is our frame rail. It'll be 2 inch wide by 3 inch tall.
Let's cut, Nick. Let's cut it. All right.
And once I get these measured out correctly, I'll be transferring it into the cutting program, and then boom, cut it out.
The technology of a plasma cutting machine is basically it shoots a flame out, burns right through the middle, just like an old school torch would. We can do a frame rail, we can do anything. And it's like, where in the hell have you been all my life?
Perfect.
All right, let's go weld them up, boys. Go weld them up. All right, Mike, got some rails here. What do you think?
Sweet.
I'm gonna start fitting this top piece.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's your top piece right here.
Yeah, it's the top piece. So I'm kind of hand forming it to fit these curves right here. We'll get it really close fitting well, and we'll start tacking it in place. Little extra on there. Then we'll put a side on it, bottom on it. Once we have our 4 pieces, we'll totally weld it up, metal finish it a little bit, and it's ready to go in the Trans Am. And
All right, where's that?
look at that.
You ready for a fitment?
Yeah. Let's take a look. Man, I think that'll work, Mike.
Is it gonna fit?
Think so?
That allows us to drop that car way down too, Joe.
Well, yeah. I mean, the center line of that axle, you could just right with plenty of travel, plenty of room for the 4-link, you know.
I like it. You like it?
I dig it.
All right. Well, let me have it and I'll weld it up, then we'll
Let's weld it up, we'll make another one, and we're good to go.
I'm gonna head over to Jimmy Mungle's. He's always got a just grab bag of goodies over there. We need a motor for Brian's 77 Trans Am. So I just called Shag. He's gonna meet me over there, and we're gonna go see what he has.
hit the road, hit the cheese.
Here comes Amanda bringing that truck down like badass.
Jimmy's always a source for good stuff. He's always got motors, vehicles, frames, whatever it may be.
Take you long enough.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, going to Mungle's, you never know what to expect.
What's up, Shaq? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Hello.
Hey, Amanda.
How are y'all?
This is the new guy.
New guy.
For
Hey,
yeah,
Ryan.
G.
Hi. Amanda. What are y'all up to?
We're working on this a little bit.
Yeah.
And right now we've got that thing tore apart, putting a steering wheel on it.
How many Hummers you got? Like,
Looks like about 27.
how many projects? He has a lot of toys.
Yeah.
Are they all under some
Pretty
sort of
much.
project?
Yeah, believe it or not.
You really can't miss this place.
He works on big projects.
It's impossible.
I know, it's easy to find, right? Turn right at the Hummers.
I think Joe actually wants to come by here and talk to you about one of those Hummers.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All these are already sold.
Oh, look at you, Mark, selling me already.
Just something to think about, Manny. Just something to think about.
We'll leave that right there.
Yeah.
What's your favorite line?
They're for sale, not on sale.
He said I'm too late, is what he said.
This guy. When I walked in, Jimmy had a brace on his leg, and honestly, I didn't think anything about
A
it.
little bit of a limp, too. What happened to your leg?
He wears that for sympathy.
It's one of those birthday deals, kind of got a little carried away, and we thought we were going to do some hot laps down here at the gym. It's like a perfect parking lot to do laps. The lights are all
Okay. Those kind of hot
Yeah,
laps.
See, Jim.
Thought we were running.
Some
What's
details.
the real
He's being
story?
really vague.
Well, it was his birthday, so.
It was his birthday, he said.
Jimmy and that whole crew, they get rowdy. And they get hurt. And they're crazy.
Yeah, I just slid off the asphalt.
I mean, is it bad, or are you just wearing it for just in case?
No, it's pretty dang bad. The doc's gonna tore my ACL and MCL, and then I think I got a.
All the L's.
He was a little dazed and confused after it.
Oh,
I can
man.
imagine.
Yeah, I did a face plant hard. I thought I broke my nose, but
On your birthday.
Yeah.
Man.
anyway, yeah. So I hear you guys are looking for an engine.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Brian, the customer for the Trans Am, he wants some power under the hood.
What are you using it for?
Now you're getting personal.
We're using it for.
You show me your engine first.
It actually, yeah, 77 Trans Am. It'll need the book.
Well, there's a few back there.
A few good ones?
Yeah. There's a couple of good ones.
Let's go take a look at it.
Yeah. Well, this is where the engines kind of start, so.
Is this a graveyard?
Good Lord have mercy. Got a little collection going on.
Yeah. There's a real nice hot rod motor over here.
This looks like it's about ready to go into something.
Actually, we got plans for it, kind of.
Kinda.
But these LT1s are a little harder to come by, too. Yeah.
Sure is.
Came out of real low mile 2016 Camaro. 6-speed transmission.
That's
Kind of a hard package to find, just like this, ready to go, you know? You get more horsepower out of them, yeah.
that does happen to be what we're looking for, though.
I mean, but we've got 6 or 7 we're looking at, right?
Right.
Yeah, this
Exactly.
is one of many.
One of many.
It's probably the best one.
Well, depends on who you ask.
His sidekick.
Who is that guy?
Who is this
I've
guy?
already forgotten who that was. So what do you think? You want to make an offer, or you want to just tell me what you want?
Well, I would probably like to get about 8,500 out of it.
What? Yeah, it's really high.
We took a right cross on that one later.
Yeah. Someone gives this man a cold water. It's too hot out here for him. When a friend comes out that high, you're like, did I do something wrong, man? Do I owe you some money for something else we don't know about? That's obviously the starting.
Yeah.
I was going to offer you a lot less than that. Like maybe 4,000.
No. 4?
You're crazy at 85. I mean that in the
He's,
nicest way.
clearly, he's crazy.
I mean that in the nicest way possible. I think honestly we're probably good around 55.
He tries to get at me a little bit, you know, but I'm kind of prepared for it. 72?
That's a good year.
That's close.
That's a good year.
Yeah, that's better.
I know it's been a minute, but dang, dude, I thought we were friends. That's retail prices. How about 55?
You think?
We did have a plan for it.
His sidekick.
Well, did you? What was their plan?
He was right there giving you the straight price the whole way.
I don't even acknowledge that he exists. 6,000. 6,000.
There you go.
You gonna take it today?
Oh, I'll take it
Is the
right
price
now.
right?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's ready to go. 6,000.
I'll tell you what, Shaq, we'll do 65.
6,000. I just said 6. He must not have heard me.
How about 62? Take it today.
Today.
Yeah.
You're cool with 62?
Yeah.
I don't care if you are.
Yeah.
We got it for 62, which is a rad price. Like, that's actually a really fair price. I would have liked to kept it even, you know, just the whole 6,000. Yeah.
We'll buy him a couple of cases of beer.
Yeah, right?
Extra 200.
Well, knowing Jimmy, to buy him a couple of Hummers.
Here you go, Mike. See if these things fit.
We got this 67
Kevin Chevelle here. So our plan over here is to jump back on the interior. Basically get these door panels back on. We got a little bit of sanding to do so it meets up with the dash properly. And move on from there. I gotta get this out of here before we can even attempt to get a door panel on. Really, the biggest challenge is just putting this thing back together without nicking it or scratching it. 2 cents worth of tape saves $1,000 worth of paint. So we're just going to use extreme caution. Hopefully we have, smooth transition doing that. The thing fits nice. The next step is going to be just start wrapping the door panels, putting the leather on, laying the stitches on it.
Start sewing, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 years old. But still gotta go slow on these things.
How's it going, Mike?
Man, so far so good.
The stitch work, it's got to be right on when you lay it on. If you see one little wave, it doesn't look right. Man, Mike and Heather are gonna trip when they see this. Man,
Ask,
that's an LT1, man.
and you shall receive.
That's awesome, man.
Low
Pretty
mileage
clean.
2016 Camaro.
And a super low price.
Damn, man. Well, that's clean there, man.
It is.
This thing. Nice.
Like a jewelry box. Well, so what would you have paid for this?
A low mile LT1. A good deal's anywhere from 55 to 85.
Mungle wasn't too far off.
He
from his
wasn't.
original.
What'd you get?
He was asking 8,500.
He was. And that was insulting. So we got paid 62.
Oh, nice.
It's perfect for Brian's Trans Am.
That'll be perfect.
Let's get it unloaded.
Let's unload it. Good idea. DJ, bring out cherry picker, brother.
Here we go.
Uh-oh. Nice, man.
Jimmy just said this thing laying around. Man, Jimmy's got everything laying around. Come on.
Laying around, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now that we have the LT1 motor for this Trans Am, it's time to build a roll cage that's going to handle this horsepower. Man, you got it wrapped up here, Mike, huh?
Yeah, basically
Pretty good,
good.
man.
Yeah, I got the rails in, tubs are welded up, the 4-link supports are welded up, the frame rails are welded
Got your
up.
cross member in there. Looking good, though.
It's up to you what next, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, now that you got this done, we actually start thinking about getting the cage in here. The roll cage not only provides safety for this car, it actually provides strength, because we're going to be probably doubling, if not tripling the horsepower.
How much of a cage is this car getting?
I think what I want to do is come in here, come along the floor, and tie into the side of the rail. Because, man, it'll make the car that much stouter, especially with T-tops. You know, we got this weak link right here. Brian didn't want to climb over the sidebars.
Just
We'll do something kind of low.
yeah.
So we'll brace that up. And I say we come up with a plan here at CJ and Ken. Let's go get some tubing. Ken, we'll start bending some stuff up, man.
Tempo, bend, tack, and go.
Bend, tack,
Yeah.
So this will be the first piece of tubing. This is the one's the overhead halo piece that goes over your head in the car. Basically, everything will base off of that. We can't waste this stuff, boys. This stuff's expensive. This is always the tricky, critical part. Not only is it expensive, it's hard to get right now. You know, we put an order in for tubing. It may be a month before we get it. Hopefully, we don't waste tubing. And it fits just right.
No practice bends. There won't be no practice bends. Not today.
$20 degrees, man. 20 degrees. I'm just putting a cage in the car, makes the car that much more stronger, makes it safer, and it makes the driving experience that much better. This chrome moly tubing is so expensive that we want to make all the bends just right. Pretty good. It's pretty good, Ken.
Yeah.
Ken,
I've been impressed so far.
I know, right? Ken, you know, I've scaled everything out.
Let's find out how accurate CT and Ken is. It's a crazy looking little halo, isn't it?
Always worried that it's not going to fit correctly. Damn, Ken. We really only have one try at this.
That's it.
Man, that's perfect. I like that angle too because it kind of rolls with this. You know, it's cool. It's hidden away behind this. So happy this tubing's fitting.
Kind of goes with
Kind
this
of fall.
angle.
Yeah, man, that's trick. You know, with a T-top car, you see all these extra bars hanging around. Doesn't flow very well. So this cage will be kind of hidden away.
Do we need to do the sidebars?
Yeah,
We'll have them real low.
All these parts are symmetrical from this point on. So once we bend one part and we know everything's square, we can go to the degree wheel and the bender and we have a perfect part. We don't have to sit and mess with it. You know, we know it's going to fit. I say we tack that thing in, boys. So now we're getting all the side bars down. We're getting the bars that go back to the rear frame rail.
I gotta mount either the front bars or the back bars, and then from there you have to make the other bars. I mean, CT Ken's got some trouble, man. Look at that.
Goes right into the floor.
Look at him.
Super trick.
Yeah, you can just tack it right there. But that one, I don't.
There we go.
Alright, that's it. They're all tacked in.
Man, that looks good. Nice and square.
Yeah.
Everything's sturdy.
Yeah.
Once everything's tacked in place, we know everything's symmetrical, everything's square, nothing's crooked. Then we feel confident enough we can go back and fully weld it, you know, with full strength weld.
We rock paper and scissors, or are you welding? I guess I'm welding. Can you weld it up? He welding it up. Yep. Weld her up. He welding it up.
Weld her up. Looking good.
That looks great.
Got the 67 Chevelle from Mike and Heather. So I'm sliding this console base in that we made. Mike wanted something really, really custom. So this car is, everything about this interior is brand new. We got the carpet on the transmission tunnel. Got that carpet in on that side. Fix to put this one in, make sure it all fits perfectly. So the carpet we're using just, it makes it look really, really clean and flat and very sharp and crisp. It just makes it look like a really modern car. Everything fits good, looks right, no gaps. Awesome. Now we're gonna get the seats done and get the headliner in. So the Chevelle's got a back seat as well as the front seats, and we're having to custom make it completely from scratch.
Basically, once we get the covers on, we're going to just install and get them in the car. We're pretty close.
We're almost done with it. It's about 90% done. These visors are going to mount to that. The rear view mirror is going to mount to that. Just a little bit of wrapping leather onto it and finished.
Yeah, should be ready to go.
Cool. Today we are getting the wheels for the 77 Trans Am.
Good Lord have mercy.
We're going to actually fit them in the well today. Got everything kind of specced out. We got our wheel tubs in, got our frame rails in.
Oh man, that's perfect. Here comes the front part, Joe. We got to lift up with this big block under. Come on, CT Ken. Come on with your block, Joe. All right. I'm having a back spasm right now. Just so you know.
Mate?
What'd you say, Brian? I'm getting old, Joe. I'm having a back spasm.
Ken, you.
I mean, Joe's ready to put the tires on this thing. You know, when it gets to this point, Joe's sort of like a little kid, man, at Christmas time.
Pretty excited. I'm going to drive this thing home tonight, Mike. So now what we're going to do is actually get the wheel in our hands, put it in here, we'll put the rear end up underneath it, and just make sure all the fitment's good. Oh man, here's Nick with our wheels.
That's all we need.
Let's hope they fit. Today we are getting the wheels for the 77 Trans Am. Man, that's killer looking, man. Look at that. Cool thing about these wheels, they simulate the look of the factory wheel. Yeah, the factory wheel is a small, little, spindly looking wheel, 15 by 7, looked out of proportion to the car, but it's a classic look on this car. So we're going to simulate the same wheels, but just in bigger proportions. So we're kind of sticking to the traditional look of the car, but just modernized.
Boy, I mean, it took up that wheel well, didn't it?
It damn sure did. We got the offset perfect. We got the fitment just right.
That does look cool.
That looks really cool. We got plenty of wheel well clearance. So we're pretty stoked. I say we cut it off the table, put it on the ground, see what it looks like.
It's tied up.
Heave ho! So we're gonna put it on the lift. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Cut up the table out from underneath the car. Put it on the ground, check out the stance. That look great.
Yeah. I mean, you can fit a lot of different
Red
wheels on this
jump.
car. With that honeycomb, on that Trans Am, you can't go wrong, right?
Actually, I think they call this one a snowflake.
A snowflake?
Snowflake. And the other Pontiac wheel is
It's
a
on-
honeycomb. Yeah, there was one that actually looked like a honeycomb. I think they call this a snowflake.
That's almost too cool to call it snowflake.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Let's roll it out, Joe.
Before we start. It's always exciting to get the car on the ground and check out the stance. Everything looks really good. Everything fits well.
Put it, Joe. That's perfection, man.
Car sits nice. Nothing's hitting. You know, we got good wheel travel and everything.
Okay, he's already trying to push it down for.
You know, we still got a lot of weight we got to put in the car.
Maybe by the time it gets all the gas tank and all.
Well, yeah, we got a lot of weight to put in it. And once we get some weight in it, it's going to start sitting down, and the stance is going to be, I think it's going to be right on. My buddy Dave Kendig makes his trick flush mount door handles. You can see, you know, you push in on the back here, and you pull the handle and open up the door. So we'll put these in today. It'll be a really cool fit for the car because the Trans Am had a little square handle anyway. And they were always breaking, and they're a pot metal piece and kind of flimsy. So this will definitely be a really cool upgrade. Give it a trick look, but they're, you know, real stout too. So you have four-man function. So what I'm gonna do here is cut out a piece of the sheet metal here. So we need a little bit smaller area. So actually what I'm gonna do is make a filler panel to fill this up. And then I'll cut the slot in here to accommodate the Kendig handles.
Hey, what's going on here, Jose?
Right here.
No, how come that big old square cut out?
You gotta patch the hole before I start the hole.
You gotta patch the hole to make a hole.
Yeah.
Man, you got a long
Come on, Mike. Little spike, Mike. Just a spike. Just a spike, bro. Just a. So now that we have a little donor piece of sheet metal, we'll actually go back and cut a little smaller hole. Kind of the perimeter of this right here. Basically stick it behind her. Put that in place. Then we're good to go. Say my ground up.
Hey, that sounded kind of cool, didn't it? Ground up. Hey, that could be a band, Joe.
Ground up.
Ground up.
We got another band name.
Ground up.
My arm's getting tired, man. Put the tanky green right here. I'll put the clamp in. All right, let's get right here. Well, man, look at that. We got Kendig handles. Yes, we got our Kendig handles installed. They kind of look like the factory. Yeah, the Trans Am had the grab handles that were square like this, and you just pull up on it. So it's kind of got a factory look. It's really cool, but just way more sturdy. It'll be nice and flush and camouflaged in with a paint job. We'll let Brandoni deal with the rest of that. Yeah. Let's go look at our lightning. So we got Heather Mike's 67 Chevelle back in the shop here.
I think DJ's got questions. Where you at, DJ?
What's going on?
What's happening here, DJ? How's it looking, man?
I was getting there. I'm moving forward.
Look at that. Looks like a
There's an octopus growing in
It's an
it.
octopus, man. It's an electrical octopus.
There's so many circuits on this car. I mean, it's gonna have power windows, power locks, supercharger, air conditioning, digital gauges, and fuel injection. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to drive, and if it doesn't, you're gonna have a problem. We got squid coming out from underneath the car.
Man,
I can't wait to see this thing run. You know what I mean?
It's a good fun car.
Don't this thing have like a badass motor in it?
Oh yeah,
6.2 with a magnet on it.
he's 700 horsepower of pure joy.
Pure joy.
So now we gotta put the motor in, we gotta paint the motor, we got a little fab under the hood to do. It's one more step. DJ's looking good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Put it back together, wire it.
Yeah, don't lose it.
Don't look at it, Joe.
We're just excited so we can finish it up, take a ride. Super tree.
Super tree. I dig it. All right, boys. Pay attention, DJ. We're fixing to put the motor back in the Trans Am that Shag and Amanda showed up with. When I retire, DJ, I'll know that I'll never have to do this again. You know what I mean? That way we can go ahead and test fit everything else we need to put on here. You got it, DJ?
Yep.
DJ, he got one eye this morning. Where you at, CJ Can?
Down a little bit.
We got other things to do before that, CJ Can. I need some help with this motor, though. Easy, DJ, easy.
Come on down. Back.
Which fingers?
Got it.
Where you get your jack under the CJ Can?
Hold up.
Did you find you some bolts, DJ?
Yeah. You got right there. Okay. Like a glove.
We're home, brother.
So we just put the LT1 in the 77 Trans Am.
It's fitting good there, ain't it?
Yeah.
I think fit pretty good. Went in pretty easy.
Here, we can start figuring all this stuff out.
And I think we can move on.
And she's in.
Get the front rest on it, get the radiator in it, get everything test fit, and make sure everything else is going to fit as nice as this did. Oh,
Hey, watch out. It's a car right there.
there's a core sport there.
We're working on the 77 Trans Am and staring at the car from afar, and we notice some weird geometry going on. What the hell's going on right there, man?
It just jumps up.
The roof has a weird buckle in it.
Easy now.
God. We just noticed how flimsy it is.
That's just why these things are made, Joe, I think. Look at that windshield paint.
When GM puts the T-top of the Trans Am, first year of 77, they outsourced it. Yeah, this piece right here is not even connected. It looks like they probably had, 2,000 cars in the parking lot, and they're out there with saws going, like this, and just chopping things. Hopefully it's something we can, fix in the body shop. How them boys jump these things over bridges?
I mean, they were jumping death traps.
Oh, dude, they were jumping a death trap.
That's why there's not very many left. You know what I mean? What we gonna do?
Put it up on block so I can guide the Trans in underneath.
So we got the engine painted from Mike and Heather's 67 Chevelle. Got it good. Out of the box, this motor makes a little over 500 horsepower.
Nice.
And you add the supercharger with some tuning, it can be an extra 150, 200 horsepower.
We ready?
So it's going to make a lot of power in this car. We got good engineering. We got big tires.
Alright, I'm going to climb in.
It's going to be comfortable. It's going to be fast.
All right, boys, here we go.
And we're getting ready to put it in the car now.
I'm gonna run over your leg, Dave.
Somebody says we're going to stab the motor. That's just hot rod talk for stabbing it in the engine bay. Now down.
Ooh, we're at a
That's going to be a deep dive. Be a deep dive.
we're at a dive. Look at it. Is it hitting supercharger up
We're
there?
hitting supercharger. Oh, we're hitting that crank.
We can't dive it anymore.
We're not gonna stab it in there. We're gonna take it, just ease it in there.
Can we go sideways a little bit and swing it in the bay or no?
No, especially on this car, everything's pristine. We want to be very careful. All right, come down, Mike. We got a beautiful firewall. In, fender wells, in.
No,
Stop.
we gotta go down.
All this stuff's in place.
Huh?
Just don't want to nick these firewalls.
Put that down that way.
And we do not want to scratch the car. Come on down. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Come on down. All right, we're close. We're going.
We're down.
Yeah. stressful, man. So we're excited about getting this motor in. It's kind of the main final piece going in this car. Well, we didn't scratch nothing, buddy.
You want to dap up? Ain't that called dapping?
That's all right.
Dabbing?
That is stuff,
I
man.
think that's the first time me and you ever done that.
Yeah. I don't even want to admit
Let's
that.
don't do it again, man.
Let's not do it again. Start plumbing it, wiring it, getting everything ready to go. Need us for anything else?
I think I got it.
All right. It's all yours, D. And then hopefully soon taking a ride. So we got Heather and Mike's 67 Chevelle finished. I think that's it. What do you think? Yeah, we did some cool metal work in there. Got a corn sport cover. Kind of just a nice, clean look in there.
What next? Bumper?
Yeah. Bumpers had a lot of work. Sucked in. Looks really cool. Man, that made all the difference putting that bumper on, indicated.
Yeah, did you woke it back up?
Just a few more items put on the car. All right, let's get this dash in here, Mike.
All right.
Also finished up the details on the interior. Aaron and Mike put all the cool stuff they built in there. Seats, door panels, everything looks killer. It's all sculpted. Got a really streamlined look. I think the interior really sets this car off. And, everything's made by hand, so it's going to be, not going to see another one like it. So the 67 Chevelle is wired up. We're about to fire it up.
Are we gonna fire up the Chevelle or no?
We are, brother. We are.
Well,
I mean,
that's
we
been
do
a long
everything.
time coming too.
Well, man, let's fire it up.
Turn
Fire
it to you, dog.
I hope everything goes well. Show this thing to Heather and Mike.
Clear.
Everybody takes a little step back.
Fire in the hole.
Damn.
Yeah, that was easy. That was too easy.
Damn. Man, that sounds good, man.
Yeah, that sounds real good. That's pretty badass. That motor just sits here.
I know it. Damn.
Voila.
Nice job.
That's a good start.
Man, that thing sounded pretty damn good. Man, we take a ride in that thing. Yeah, the car obviously sounds great. Great motor, got a supercharger on it.
Yeah, Aaron did a great job on the interior.
Yeah, you sure did.
Smells good, looks good.
Yeah, it's comfy too.
Yeah, it is. Sounds good too.
Runs good, that's for damn sure. Just sitting in the car and the feel of it, it's just the epitome of muscle car greatness.
But it's exhilarating.
It is
I mean,
exhilarating.
this is the most exhilarating car I've been on in decades.
Cannot wait to show this thing to Heather and Mike.
When's the last time y'all sold a car?
So it's been a little while, a few months.
Okay, so you probably hadn't seen it with paint.
No. I've had the car for 14 years. It's never ran on its own, so now it's time.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd ever get to this point. I thought it would just be following us around for years. Super excited.
Super excited.
Are you on the edge of your seat?
Absolutely.
I am. Here it comes. Look at it!
Holy smoke. Look at that.
Look at the sound.
It's really loud.
It's loud. The way it's supposed to be.
How you doing, Logan?
Good
Good
to
to
see
see
you,
you, man.
Long time.
What do you think, man?
I love it, man. That is fun. I like everything about it. The color looks good. The wheels, tires, everything matches. It goes
I know.
bronze, leather.
You guys look at the interior.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Crazy looking.
Wow. The color combination, I really wasn't keen on it at first, but she picked out the white, and
And I believe him into it. So
Yep.
that's the color it is.
it looks great.
Oh, are you happy with the white?
Yes.
Yeah. Look at that.
See,
Pretty wild.
That's wild. I like that.
Isn't that crazy, man?
That's beautiful. So the engine and transmission package with the supercharger definitely sets it all off.
It's got some of the, the brown accents in there. Worked out really good.
That's good.
Doesn't even look like the same car.
Couldn't ask for anything better.
What do you think? How's it feel?
This feels great, man.
I love the interior of this car, man. Aaron and Mike, man, they did a hell of a job, you know. Seats look like they fit you good.
Like it was made for me.
I know, man. It
This
was.
is great. I'm impressed.
Man, it's a cool ride, man. I think Mike was kind of stunned, you know. All right, guys. Well, I think you guys can go try it out.
We love it.
Hey,
Mike,
Joe,
appreciate it. Thanks. I couldn't be any happier. You know, it's a long time coming. Super excited. Can't wait to drive it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Bye, guys.
See you guys.
I'm super stoked about it. So we'll be taking it to a bunch of car shows. We'll drive it.
Special occasion
Special
car.
occasion, that's right.
You know, now that the car is done, you know, you get the whole family in the car. Get the kids in there comfortably, and I mean, I hope that they can enjoy it.
That's a cool car.
That's better. Oh, can't wait to get on mine.
बोलिए नाथों की नाथ की भैया चतुरा भोले के हावे ये मुख्य आहार गाजा चिलमिया से भोले जी कारेले बहुत प्यार नम करे अनेक ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश नहीं पे सब ढारे ले कमला हरि के माने ले यादव जी जलवा चढ़ावे ले कमला हरि के माने ले यादव जी जलवा चढ़ावे ले भोले के कांवर में देखा भैया कितना बड़का पावर हो भोले बम के जलवा चढ़ाई मन बैल बा पागल हो भोले के कांवर में देखा भैया कितना बड़का पावर हो भोले बम के जलवा चढ़ाई मन बैल बा पागल हो आके मारे लदम बोल के बोले बम भोले दानी कष्ट सब काटे ले हाँ बमला हरि के माने ले यादव जी जलवा चढ़ावे हाँ बमला हरि के माने ले यादव जी जलवा ढारे ले
So I hear you guys are looking for an engine.
We got a call from a customer, Brian, from New Jersey,
A 77 Trans Am. It'll need to book.
and we're gonna do a makeover on this thing and get it tricked out. Damn, DJ, you look like Burt Reynolds in there, man. The 77 was the car they used in Smokey the Bandit. DJ, how old were you when Smokey the Bandit came out?
He wasn't born yet.
He was born yet.
Everything about these cars are kind of iconic, got a cult following.
This is your high school hot rod, wasn't it?
Yeah, damn sure was. DJ, damn sure was. Damn, the Firebird thing is in my blood. It's in my DNA. All right, boys, let's tear it down. It's just cool because I can build this car for Brian and kind of live vicariously through Brian. The ladies can't get enough of the papa. Come on back, little Aaron. Mike and Heather brought this 67 Chevelle to us last year.
I can't wait to get started on it.
Dude, I'm telling you, that now the car's back from paint. Can't wait to put this thing together. We'll get the motor painted up while Aaron's finishing up the interior. Put the motor in it.
Wire it, fire it, and
Wire
then
it,
it's
fire it,
good
good
to
to
go.
I'm Joe Martin. I've been building cars and bikes since I was just a little kid. My team hunts down rusted wrecks.
Are we gonna work
work today, Joe, or what?
We knock out the ugly and put in the cool. And turn these buckets of rust into street art. This is Iron Resurrection. Man, look at this. We got a call from a customer, Brian, from New Jersey. He's got a 77 Trans Am. Wants to ship it out here to the shop and get it tricked out. Damn. That's Smokey and the DJ right there. Damn, DJ, you look like Burt Reynolds in there, man. Not really, but...
Counting down.
The Bandit Trans Am, obviously, is a movie, Smokey and the Bandit. It's the black with the gold trim. DJ, how old were you when Smokey and the Bandit came out?
I don't think I was alive yet.
You wasn't born yet.
He wasn't born. The great thing about these cars are kind of iconic, you know. They almost got a cult following.
77 was the first year for kind of like the bird beak look, you know. So 4 headlights, the front had the bird beak eyeballs on it. So that's kind of what sticks with everybody. Man, look at this, man. Damn, this thing's pretty cherry, ain't it? It's probably one of the most popular cars. Man, it's a piece of Americana.
This is your high school outrun, wasn't it?
Yeah, damn sure was, DJ, damn sure was. I've always loved Trans Ams because, you know, they've been in my family all my life. Well, you know, it's crazy. My grandmother, she bought a 77. So my mom fell in love with the car and Dad fell in love with the car. So they bought a 78. My dad couldn't keep my mom out of the 78, so he bought himself a 79. I'm glad Brian called us up on this car. Hits close to home for me.
I mean, this thing runs so good, it's a shame to tear it apart, but we do need some power under here.
We do need some power. He wants